Hey guys, this is Dorcas here with DolphinDC Creations. I wanted to bring you my design team challenge for Studio 28E. And this is their kit, Adventurous. It is a absolutely gorgeous kit. It does come with this beautiful book cover as part of the kit. So it has the book cover, the spine, and the back cover. I don't know if you can see how beautiful that is. I did do a little bit of work and some treatments to it to get it to look this nice. But what I did are things that are clear, so the color and the patina really is coming from that print that's part of the kit. I prepped my book cover the way I always do. I take the cardboard, I use a strip of muslin to join the spine to the cover, and I seal it with Mod Podge or with actually Elmer's glue, usually watered down, 1 part water, 3 parts glue, and I glue that spine to my cardboard. Then I went ahead and I have some napkins that I usually will use the parts that you peel off from when you're decoupaging napkin. So those blank parts that are not good for, don't have the picture printed on them, I use that about 3 layers to cover the cardboard, and then I painted it black. Then I went ahead and I used the matte gel medium to glue the cover. I sealed the cover with matte gel medium, and then I rubbed some book wax over the top of it. So that's how you get this. The cover does have a print up here in this area. It's like a little book plate vignette, and it's got like 2 mermaids and some swans, a couple of like cherubs, and some filigree work that in my mind looked like it was imitating metal, which is why I went with this. These are from jewelry. This is actually one piece that I cut in 4 to do all those corners and cover that. These are 2 separate pieces that were round, and then this was 1 oval piece that I cut in half. I glued all of it down with jewelry glue from back in the day. When I used to do a lot of beading and jewelry work, I made earrings and necklaces and all kinds of stuff. That's what I used to glue this, so it's nice and secure. I did let it cure for about a week to make sure that everything was well glued down before I moved it, touched it, or did anything else with the cover. Then on the spine, I used the wax thread to bind it. This little ring here is a ring that comes on the wine charm, where you would put that around the base of your wine glass. So I added some beads to it, and I threaded it through the binding, and then I used it to affix my closure. My closure is a chain with this swirl hook, and this swirl hook is from a Christmas ornament. This is something I bought like a year ago, and I just closed this back part and attached the chain there, and this is perfect to do a closure. The chain part right here of the closure, if you can see that well, these larger chains are where you would hook it, and I made several down the length of the chain just in case this book gets out of control and goes crocodile mouth, that you can still close it and use its closure. And so I have a couple of seashells, some anchors, a few things on there. I also did some dangles on the end inside of the book binding with the strings. It's some they're all glass beads and some charms. And so we've got, the anchor, a tiny little boat. Look at that boat. It is so stinking cute. Another little mermaid. There she is. So I really like this. I think this is going to be my new style of always binding any book that I'm making with the dangles, because I think it just looks precious. All right, so let's go ahead and dive into the book and take a look inside. I used everything that was in the kit, and I added just two elements. I added some book pages, and out of those book pages, I made envelopes, pockets, and then I even made some little, hidey hole or tuck spots. And then I also added this book plate that says this book belongs to. And I'm actually going to do a little card to tuck in here. It says this book was made by, so they know who made the book, whoever ends up getting this. This is part of the kit. The inside cover also here is also part of the kit. And this was all printed on my HP printer with my Insta Ink. I absolutely love it. I did treat half of the pages with Pearl-Ex. I have some Pearl-Ex that I mix with alcohol, and so I did those sprays on this. And so I don't know if you can tell, but there is a little bit of glitter and sheen on that. And then I added some lace or some trim there. Love these pages that came as part of the kit with the lines. You could see like the coffee rings on them. Beautiful. And then it has these little sailboats in the portals. This is also part of the kit, this, ocean scene. I did spritz this with some of my alcohol inks and with some of the Pearl-Ex. Stamping, and this back of this page is my tea-dyed paper. So I tea-dyed some grid paper, and I use that as the backing on some of the pages. This is one of those envelopes that I made with the book pages, as well as this little boy is actually part of the kit. I did give it a little spritz of the Pearl-Ex, and on the back it's more of that tea-dyed cardstock. The shell comes as part of the kit, and I did a little vignette. Whenever I use washi tape on any project, I do add glue. So there is Fabri-Tac on the back of this washi tape to make sure that it sticks, because I'm always afraid washi tape is going to betray me and fall off. This is a double page, so it has a pocket in it. This book is a book that I found at the DI, and it's like a book about ships, how through the ages and that kind of thing. So they've got even steamer ships in the book and everything, but I use these older ones to go along with the theme. And so there's a few pages throughout of these ships book. And then really nice jellyfish print with the lines, excellent to write on. A little bit of lace. This is part of the kit as well. And I printed it on some jelly plate. And I wrote here, love the sea. I just wanted to see if it could be written on. Because if it could be written on, then I was going to use this gel print for tags. But as it didn't look very well, I used it for the envelopes instead to give it, a little bit of interest. This is part of the kit, and I did spritz that with some of the Pearl-Ex. This background is some food coloring dyed paper that I had made a while back, and I added a few spritzes of the alcohol inks to give it a little more depth because it was a little light. I printed it instead of actually using the actual paper. This is part of the kit. I don't know if this is part of the kit, if this is something that I had, but this image does appear in the kit. It's just really, really big. But I think maybe that's something I had, and it's just a little notebook with some tea-dyed paper. Really nice belly band, comes with the kit. This is a gorgeous print from the kit, and I actually printed it. I don't know if you can see it. It is printed on tracing paper. It almost looks like vellum because it's a really good quality tracing paper that I purchased. And so it just looks fantastic. And I went ahead and I did spritz a little Pearl-Ex shimmer on it. I spritzed some alcohol inks on this. Did a little stamping, some lace trim. This is part of the kit, and it has some Pearl-Ex in the front, but on the back it's got some stamping, and it has some inking around the edges with my Distress inks and the gel print that I made. More of these little portal pages. I absolutely love them. This is what comes on the front of the book, on the cover with the kit. So I don't know if that lets you see it really well, but it is beautiful. I just thought that in my mind it should be real, and I didn't have any way of making that real. And so that solution with the metals was my idea to pay homage to this. Really nice large tag, and I did print it on some of that gel print paper. This ended up being a shaker. It was supposed to be a pocket, but I really loved the way it looked as a shaker. So this is the first time I ever make a shaker. I had never made a shaker before. And I love them, and I see them in books, and I am mesmerized by them, but I had never made one before, so I'm kind of excited about this. Then this, the pièce de résistance. This is completely covered in gold Pearlex. I don't know if you can see it in the picture, in the camera, but it sparkles. And then wherever I sewed some of the trim, and the trim overlays the page, I left it so that it could be a little tuck spot for something later. And here as well. So you've got writing space and tuck spots, however you want to use it. I prefer books that are really for writing, so I leave a lot of writing space unless I'm doing something specifically as an art journal, and then I will put a lot of blank pages so that they can be drawn on. This is the other side of that print that was on the tracing paper. More of my dyed papers with in the front. It's got a little quote about the seaside. This is another one of those book page pockets that I made. So it's got a spot here, and then I left it open towards the back. And I did use some of that leaf lace that I have. Look at how gorgeous those jellyfish are. I mean, they're amazing. Another pocket here with a quote by John F. Kennedy, and this does come in the kit. More of the tea-dyed paper, and on the other side it's got this beautiful sailboat. I did sparkle the heck out of this. I don't know if you can see my hands, but my hands are sparkling. And I added this little bit of cotton ruffle there, and then I ironed it, and I think it looks so nice. Beautiful print on this side, a little bit of lace trim there. I did spritz the heck out of this with some silver shimmer. More little lace tuck spots. This one is also printed on the tracing paper. I love how it looks. I love how it feels. I love how crinkly it is. This is not glittered in any way. And then mermaid over here. This one is glittered to high heavens. More writing spaces. A little vignette with some washi and some old book pages. This is very heavily glittered. Love her. This is like a chiffon that has ribbon running through it. And so I have quite a bit of this material. I've made ruffles, a lot of ruffles. Some are on my shop, but I thought it was perfect for this ocean themed journal because it does have the tans and the browns with the creams and the blues and that ribbon that gives a little bit of sheen. This also came with the kit. I did sparkle the world out of this. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a beautiful shell. And on the back, it's got a little bit of stamping and the gel print. Then on this side, here's one of the envelopes that I made out of the book pages about the ships. And just, it's a very simple little vignette with some book pages, some washi glued down. This came as part of the kit, and it is beautiful. It does have the cardinal directions on here, north, east, west, and south. More of the tea-dyed paper, little burlap tab here. That quote again. This trim is a trim that comes, it is two-sided, and I didn't tea-dye it, I spritzed it with alcohol inks. I have some brown alcohol inks, and I spritzed it with that. And then I sewed it on here because I thought it really looked good with the jellyfish. Just gorgeous. I love that jellyfish. More of the tea-dyed papers. This is part of the kit, and I added some gold sparklies. And then some of the more tea-dyed paper in the back. I don't know if you can see this shell, but this shell has so much detail. It is gorgeous. And so there's a little vignette, and I turned that into a tuck spot for this gal. More of that chiffon. It's the same one as the blue one. It's all part of the same fabric, so it's just really nicely variegated. I love it. A belly band with another one of these beautiful large tags. This is my center of my book, and I gave it so much sparkle. I love this. That sailboat is gorgeous. A little bit of stamping. This is part of the kit. It is a White Star line, steerage, storage, you know, their bags and stuff. Catch Me by the Sea, and it tucks right into this. This was turquoise, and I tea stained it to give it that little grunginess feel to it. More stamping, a little bit of trim. This lace pocket, gosh, I've had this lace forever. I had to use it because these look like little waves. And then this talks about the boat and the different parts of the back of the boat. So there we go. Another pocket here out of book pages. Yeah, I glued that down completely. I should have only glued in the front, that way I'd have another tuck spot. This is part of the kit, and this is also a belly band part of the kit. Look at this. This is so spritzed with gold, you don't even know. Another pocket, another envelope here, and this one is glued down on two sides so that you have another tuck spot. This is another one of the quotes that comes with the kit. Did a little bit of blue stamping there, and this shell is part of the kit as well. And you get a lot of these little compasses, and I've used them throughout. I don't know if you can see it there, but look how nice those look. Then just some more pages, glittered, spritzed, places to write. Then you have this belly band also as part of the kit, and this one here. It's a Jacques Cousteau quote, and it is a huge, beautiful tag. Also printed on that gel plate paper that I have. This is also part of the kit. I'm gonna tuck this in somewhere else. Little bit of sari silk right here in cream. That tracing paper printed. I love it. Didn't glitter that or anything. And then this is I ended up with 3 signatures, a total 104 pages. And I love how it turned out. This is that crochet netting, and I just sewed it on either one of the sides first to hope it would stay, and then I did my best sewing this down. It was hard, that's why it's a little crookedy there, but it makes a really nice tucked spot in a pocket. This is part of the tags that come with the kit, and I did a little sea lever stamping on the bottom. Another pocket here, and this one has a huge tag, canard steerage tag. Some stamping and printed on that gel print. What I did is I took that gel print and I photocopied it a lot to use in the book, and the same with this. It's all the same page. I just photocopied it several times and used it, and with the blue one as well. So more. Lots of writing, beautiful pages, spritzed to high heavens. Another pocket, another envelope with a belly band here, and this I got in some Happy Mail, but I thought it was perfect there. Look, it looks like it belongs with these guys. I'm just gonna put that there. Oh, let's put it the right side. There we go. Another pocket over here. Another one of these large white lines, white star line storage tags. Another belly band, little vignettes with some Tim Holtz washi and some Dollar Tree washi. These little fish are Dollar Tree washi. More stamping, more glitter. Another thing that was supposed to be a pocket ended up being another shaker. In this one I put a sticker of a whale and a few of those little compasses and just a smaller print of that sailboat. I could put this guy right here. Created a nice tuck spot there. I love this lace. I don't know where I got it. I think it was some Happy Mail, but I absolutely love it and I had to use it in this book. It deserved it. Little card with a tuck spot, part of the kit. This pocket I absolutely love. I've had it for a little bit. I made it for a challenge for another group, but it's perfect for this. Look at how well that shell fits right in there. I did a little vignette with some washi here, the wave washi in gold, the map washi, and the compass that comes with the kit. This beautiful little sailboat, which is part of the kit, printed on more of that gel print. This also part of the kit, which I don't know if you can see the shimmer on it, but I love it. And on the back it has some of the tea dyed paper. It's got more space back here. Another page printed on that tracing paper so that it looks like vellum. Another envelope that comes with the kit. This I added because I did have so many of these. I wanted to use them up. They're excellent for the closures. And it's got a large fish on this side, but I thought this was cuter to tuck in right here and under that lace. More stamping, another pocket. This pocket has another page of the book, and this one has, this is navigation tools. So, part of that ship book from the 1930s. And then in the back here, I have more of that netting, and these are part of the kit. A little Mark Twain quote there. I tried to make sure that even though I had to cut this page down to fit in the book, that it was still had the full quote on it, so no words were missing. So there we go with those. Tuck them back in here. This side turned out better. I had gotten the hang of how to wrangle this stuff once I did the other side. And last but not least, final two pages. I didn't put anything here. I don't think it needs anything else. I think the book is perfect. Everything that I use, like I said, was from the kit except for those few book pages and the book plate. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Go check out the Etsy shop for Studio 28E. She has wonderful kits. If you're still feeling the summer vibes and you want to do another ocean theme, she's got other ocean themed. If this Adventurous Sea wasn't your thing, there's also one like by the seaside or something like that that is gorgeous. Beautiful different styles of shabby chic. So many boho styles in her kits. I really recommend you go take a peek if you have not had the chance to go to Studio 28E's Etsy shop. All right, guys. Bye. I hope you have a great night.